Just in case you forgot, you have a heart, you have a mind, you matter lots. Just in case you forgot, value heart, value mind, take it one day at a time, you matter lots.
Hello! It is May, and you know what that means. It is going to be an amazing month because it's my birthday month. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. With my birthday approaching right around the corner, I thought it would be awesome to look back and reflect on the experiences that I've had over the past year. This was my golden birthday, and I don't even really know what that means besides the fact that I was born on the 21st and I turned 21. So it was golden. Let me just tell you, it was a roller coaster, but you'll experience that right now as we go through it. So let's get started. After my birthday each year, SMF holds their annual event on Memorial Day weekend. I attended this event for my second time, but my very first time as an influencer. It was a wonderful experience, and it truly brought me back to festivals this year. Guys, look! Popping with the wristband, VIP, baby, let's get it. So beyond grateful and blessed and just fortunate to freaking say I'm serving here, like 2-day freaking on-site services. That's me right now. I'm getting paid to be here, and look how many people are paying to be here. May and June were very busy months as we spent time preparing, ordering inventory, and even getting permits, licenses, and more for the opening of my restaurant, Tuesdays. Opened with the grand opening on June 1st, and it was right then that I learned we should have started with a soft opening. Wow, lessons to learn. I was definitely holding my breath up into the last minute. It was 10 days in when I took my first break going on the boat with my friends. It was then that I received a call stating that my restaurant had been broken into. I don't know why these things are happening, but here we go. I'm working on the door, got broken into. Now we're gonna get it locked at the back door. Oh, that's the third of what we should have done before. Just been bawling my eyes out this whole morning, but we got our sign. I was completely devastated as I walked through the doors that were busted down in front of Tuesdays. The cash register was totally wiped, and I even looked up at the tiles and the ceiling that were falling because of all the damage that had been done. Love it, guys. Great times. Great times. So this is what I walk into, just trying to have one day off, relax. All this is from the Popo. Get some fingerprint dust, footprint dust, because we got broken into. What a tease, every day. Love it, challenges. Door's broken off. Thanks, guys.
They unlocked that, and then they could pull this open. And then they kicked that.
Awesome, welcome to Boba. I felt heartbroken and even somewhat defeated, but I had to remind myself that this was just the beginning and it was an obstacle that was going to help me learn, grow, and overcome. I learned very early on that you can never be too careful, and there are going to be emotional challenges while being an entrepreneur. After the excitement of the grand opening with Tuesdays, I began to shift my attention on another part of my business, this YouTube channel. One day at a time with charisma. I took a leap and went into my very first seminar, VidCon, in Anaheim, California.
You can teach them so many things, but you cannot teach them charisma. So someone who has something like that is such an asset.
I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a mindset coach, I model, I just opened a tea shop down in Florida. So I do a lot of different things, and I brought this together into my YouTube channel, and I feel like YouTube's the best way to show this because it's a video showing your whole life put together, and none of us are focused on only one thing. At VidCon, my eyes were open to new opportunities and creators. I made a full set of vlog series there, and I suggest you check them out. 4th of July came. At Tuesdays, we decided to host our very first chicken wing eating contest. Let me tell you, it was spicy. Yes, hot over here. We collaborated with Munchies 420 right down the strip at Superior Avenue, and we teamed up with a group of people where they shoved their faces with these hot chicken wings, and let me tell y'all, they could barely do more than one. But someone there impressed me, and that's when I learned he was a savage.
Start.
7:46.
7:49. Here, started.
Woo! Go Mark! Mark's killing the game. Okay. Near the end of summer, I was invited to work as a promotional model with the Ignite team. My first time going to one of Miami's best clubs, Club Live, and I got to see and hang out with Dan Bilzerian himself. It was an awesome experience, and I can't wait to see what's more to come with Atmosphere Modeling. In August, I attended John Maxwell's 3-day convention in Orlando as we learned about coaching, speaking, and sales. I got certified throughout this convention, and it was such a wonderful experience because I've been looking forward to this event and certification for a long time. This is my last day, last session here with John Maxwell and his team. So freaking fortunate to be here. If you're interested in working with me, send me an email with the subject coaching to my email below, and I will send you the application so we can get on a good fit call, see if we're a good fit to work with one another. I took the move and bought my very first brand new car. So much freaking fun. It was a lot of time spent at the dealership, but I learned so much about taking your time to buy a car, investing in it, and all the different finances behind it. By the way, guys, I got a blue Kia Forte with 21 miles on it. Living up, let's go, and I bought it through the Fusilo Kia dealership. Fusilo and his dealership offers each brand new car owner a bike, TV, tablet, kayak, golf clubs, and I even got a cruise. Back to the modeling side of things. In November, I hosted my very first Airbnb mansion photographer and model creative meetup. It was a total blast as we created new concepts, got dope shots, and met new people. It was located in the Disney part of Orlando, and I can't wait to host more in the future. They're gonna be much bigger and better in different places too. See y'all there, right? What's up, y'all? On our way to EDC last year in November, I attended EDC for my very first time. I've been to festivals before in the past, but it was my first experience at EDC itself in Orlando. It was quite the experience. One of the best times of my life as I worked with a new promotional company as they entered a startup business for this event, and I actually got to go on stage as a model and dancer for a few of the sets, which was a total experience in itself and opened my eyes to a whole new adventure. This was the best festival I've been to yet, and I can't wait to see what EDC brings later on this year. Back to Billy with the free items that he gifted me with my car. I went on the cruise in December, and I brought my mom. What a freaking time, y'all. We're about to take off and head to the cruise port right now. Huge! You guys feel hot? I know, I do. Check out the YouTube YouTube video, we made a whole vlog about it. It was a new experience of itself. I went on cruises in the past, but I've never been on one with all new, brand new car owners and just my mom and I. So you gotta check it out because it is funny. And that's work. At the end of 2019, I finally graduated college with a degree in psychology and entrepreneurship from USF, the University of South Florida, located in Tampa, and I felt oh so good.
Bachelor's degree. Please move your tassels to the left and congratulations.
I had the opportunity of working at Art Basel in Miami. It was such an awesome time. I got to see the behind the scenes of the art plug and the warehouse. I even got to meet Damon John himself. It was the only event that I've been to so far that a banana duct taped to a wall sold for over $100,000. An exciting event that happened at the end of the year was that Tuesdays was named in the top 15 restaurants of Sarasota. Stop pumping up the party now, hey. It was a true achievement and I'm very proud to say it's my baby. As we entered 2020, I made the decision to get certified as a personal trainer. I did this because I love to get physical and feels good on your body and your mind, and I want to empower others to do the same. Check me out and let me know if you guys want to get fit with me. Let's get healthy. In mid-January, I attended the RISE conference. This allowed me to reflect on my past, live in the moment, and have faith towards the future. It was an awesome 3-day event that opened my eyes to all the opportunities to come, as well as being content and more than grateful for what has already happened. Conferences are a great way to invest in yourself, and you'll always catch me at one of them if I can go. In February, I had the opportunity of walking in New York Fashion Week. This was an experience that I never really even dreamed for myself, due to the fact that I'm only 5'3.5". I'm not that tall, and most fashion walkers in the fashion shows, different models, are typically 5'8" or taller. So this was an experience that I didn't even foresee for myself, but let me tell you, it was a blast. The last big event that I went to was Playlist Live at the World Marriott Orlando Center. I went here as my second convention for YouTube, and I got to see James Charles himself. We were making straight eye contact. I know you saw me, James.
Good managers about building a brand and building a long-lasting ecosystem for them that can support them for a very, very long time.
If we could do selfies.
We're here right now with James Charles.
Thank you, guys.
We were literally this close. I have a whole vlog on it in my previous YouTube videos, and I suggest you check them out. Although I went there for my investment in my YouTube channel, I was introduced to a new platform known as MeetMe. This has been a whole new eye-opener, has enabled me to meet new friends, and has brought me even more followers to my YouTube. Overall, Playlist was a wonderful experience, and I'm very glad that we took the investment and the time to be there. Can't wait to see what next year brings. In mid-March, it began to get a little crazy around here with the coronavirus. And so the event that I had planned and scheduled for April 4th with my Flourish event and conference had actually had to be canceled. But because we're smart people, we schedule something new, and I am working on an online course just for you. And if you're interested, stay tuned. Pandemic, I've been able to have this platform, MeetMe, serve to me as a way to share and empower others around the world. I've been live streaming nearly every day, sharing my words, learning from others, and building an online family that I can relate and connect to from any part of the world. It has been such an awesome time, and I'm so grateful for MeetMe to allow this type of connection, especially because of this coronavirus. We're all locked up and not able to communicate as clearly or directly. It has been so awesome to have this platform and be able to empower others through it. Make sure to connect with me there to get to know me a little more often. And here's a couple little shout outs to my besties on MeetMe. As I live my last days being 21 in the midst of a pandemic, it's definitely been a once in a lifetime chance. What a golden year, let me tell you. I cannot wait to take the mask off and be 22. See it through, y'all. Let's see it through. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for reflecting on the past year for me, and I can't wait to see what this new year comes and brings. 22 is the year for me and you. Let's hope in the next couple months, these masks will be off, toilet paper will be stocked, people running around all happy and stuff. Let's go. What does 22 bring for us? I know, it brings smiles for me. Let's take it one day at a time. Make sure to subscribe for more and join me on these adventures this next upcoming year, because there's a lot more to come. Hope to see you guys there. Drop a comment below. Tell me what you think and what you want to see more of. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to see what 22 brings. Let's go.